Alright, hello everybody. My name is Pat Dennis with the Youreka team, and what I wanted to do is do a short video today about barcode scanning. We've been talking to lots of different customers and prospects who have an interest in being able to make sure that they can scan barcodes when they're filling out a Youreka form. So pretend that someone's going out in the field and they need to capture some information, and a part of that information is a serial number or a unique ID that is specific to that type of product or piece of equipment. And so how do we make it easy for people to be able to scan a barcode to capture that string of characters so that the information's accurate and it's captured quickly? You don't have to deal with typos. All these things are benefits of having a barcode scanner. And we have a couple of different ways that we can do that with Youreka, and so I want to just show you what those look like here. So if we break this down a little bit, the first thing to understand is the demo that I'm going to show you today is that we're going to pretend as though we are going into a store location for some sort of retail execution use case. So maybe I want to go inspect and make sure that the products that are on the shelves, maybe I want to count how many there are, what price points they're being sold for in this retail store, but I need to be able to scan the barcode to understand which product is which. So I'm going to show you two ways to do it. Number one is kind of like the Youreka native way, which is to use the camera's device, or the device's camera, to be able to scan the ID on a barcode. But then the other way is to use an external scanner. So sometimes people have like a Bluetooth scanner or a scan gun that is connected to their device. And so I've got an example of that I'm going to show you today. We're going to capture some serial numbers really quickly. We're going to record inventory counts easily, and it's all going to be native to Salesforce. So before we get started, I did want to show you kind of what I'm working with here. So we've got the Youreka mobile app pulled up on my iPhone 12, and then appended to my iPhone 12 is, I don't know if this is pronounced correctly, but it's Yoyo, and it's a Bluetooth barcode scanner. And so I just bought this on Amazon. I can, I guess, list in the description of the video where I got it from. But the point is that it connects to my, there it's beeping at me. It connects to my iPhone with a Bluetooth connection, and then it will scan the IDs of a barcode, and it will return that string of characters to wherever I'm typing on the device. Okay, so pretty simple. So let's go ahead and get started. We can begin by opening up our Youreka form on the Youreka mobile app, and what we see here is a list of forms that maybe I've been assigned to fill out on as I work today. So I'm going to go into the store location. I'm going to click into that store visit survey, and I can see there we've got some pre-populated data about this location. It's called Compton Foods, and it's got the street address. But right off the bat, we've got this little section in the middle where I can capture inventory information. So I'm going to click this little add button in the middle, and what you'll notice is that it opens up a whole new section. So the first thing it tells me to do is scan the product barcode. Now, like I said, there's a couple of ways to do this. Number one is I've got this little barcode button on the right hand side that I could click on. Now when I click on this, what happens is that it opens up my phone's camera, and you can see that I can go ahead and start to look at a serial number, and it will scan that serial number from the barcode and pull that string of characters in. So it's pretty fast, and then we'll use that to cross-reference with a list of products that we have in the system to understand what kind of product this is. So I'm just going to say that this is in stock, and then I'm going to say that I counted 10 of them, and they were being sold for $4.99. And then we can close that one out. So you can see there's one inventory item that we've captured. Now the second thing is maybe we want to add a second inventory item, but for this one, I'm going to actually use the barcode scanner. So I'm going to move my camera here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I just have these barcodes on my wall. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click the scanner button, and you can see it kind of opens up the red line there. And I can just point it at, there we go, at a product. And then right away, it's going to capture that string, and move on so that I can click in stock and fill out the count. I saw 12 of those, and they're being sold for $3.99. And what's cool about both of these options is that they're pretty quick. So let me show you like just really fast with the scan gun again. If I click add here, I just press where I need to go and grab it, say that it's in stock, say that there's 8 of them and that they're being sold for $5. Next one, add another. Quickly scan, grabs the string, in stock, say that there's 7 of them and that they're being sold for $4, right? So the point is that you can just capture data rapidly, and we're capturing all the different inventory items pretty easily. And then obviously I can go through and fill out the rest of the stuff here. So there's 10 shelves. Each shelf is 4 feet wide. There's 4 shelves on each gondola. So that means that we've got that square footage. There's, let's say, 12 shelves in the aisle. So now we've got 83% of the coffee storage or coffee space in this retail location. You know, I can fill out the rest of this kind of detail. Most of you have probably seen Youreka before. Get a little promotional opportunity, sign off, and submit. So now that we are submitting the form, all the data is going to go back into Salesforce. And what happens then is we can go review the information. So if I revisit Salesforce here a bit, what we'll see is if I go to the account record in the system, I can see the form that we were originally assigned, the store visit survey. And if I refresh the page, what's going to happen is the form status changes to submitted, and then all of the inventory items that we have in our product catalog have been associated with each inventory item. So if I click into one of these inventory records, you can see the captured ID, and we've cross-referenced it with the product in the system, as well as all the other data that we were capturing while we were there. And then, of course, you can click into the form itself, and you can see a bunch of different things. So you can see the entire form as it was filled out by our user on site. You can see that there were competitors present. There might be a display real estate opportunity. And then you can see all the data, right? Everything that was captured by the end user is visible here in Salesforce. It's all native data, so it's reportable. You can automate off of it, things like that. So anyway, that's I think that concludes kind of what I wanted to show you about barcode scanning with Youreka. A couple different options. It makes it really easy to capture data while you're out in the field.